see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, I've been on the flex since flex zone. Neighborhood all in your eardrums. I ain't never scared like Bone Crush. Boy, I got God, don't fear none. My line busy, take no calls. Feels like I don't have no flaws. Snakes in the grass, cut those off. Yo, squad shady, my bros raw. No breaks, we go, 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 go. Throw shade, that's a no, no, no. Go high, go low, low, low. Like spinning in a 644. Cash money like 504. Ball like AD24. No sleep, need more, more, more. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, I'm a real one, my day ones. Try to speak up, can't say none.
Alright guys, my T8KD carbon fiber hood finally got here. As you can see, truck just pulled in. Let me go talk to the driver.
Working all night, need more though. I remember nights I was poor though. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
How's it going guys? It's Gene, aka LS Turbo Integ. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, we finally get my carbon fiber hood in. I ordered this back in March. I don't know what the delay was, but I missed 2 car shows and a Porsche event. So I was kind of pissed about that, but I moved on. But here it is. The box came intact with no damages other than it was missing the bottom part of the wood, I guess, where it sits on, and this. But I stuck my hand inside. I just feel plastic and foam. So I don't believe there's anything I need to worry about on there. But other than that, everything else looks pretty well packaged. They did build this. I remember the sales rep that I've been communicating with sent me pictures of them building this, so I don't want to say it's very well made, but it was built just enough to get it transported from overseas all the way here to the US. We all know what kind of damages can occur, so the fact that it came in one piece and not in several, other than that, I'm not sure what happened there. It kind of looks like maybe they tried to grab here, instead the guy's hand might have went through, because that's kind of where I was carrying it to move it around. It is custom made, you guys. I had to wait for them to make this. I have several clips I'll add on here during the process. Mixed feelings with the whole process. I ordered this way ahead of schedule. I should have had this done before the first car show of the year, and I'm not sure. I mean, I paid a little bit more too to have it delivered. It was not within the time frame that I paid, so but enough of that. We're gonna do an open box. I wanted to stick with the TAKD Carbon just because I do love their products. I can't get over how good the fenders are, even the Canards, the skirt extensions, the intake. Also guys, the carbon fiber diffuser, along with the carbon fiber trapezoid tips. I mean, it's a beautiful kit. I mean, I've looked at every carbon fiber products out there. There are a lot that I do like, but for some reason the TAKD carbon fiber brand just really pulls to me. I mean, you guys can see how well it pulls into Porsche, and that's the reason why I wanted to go with their hood. I didn't want to have a mix match of different aero from all these different companies other than the front spoiler. And TAKD does have a carbon fiber front spoiler, but I do like the Tech Art better. And TAKD does have a rear spoiler, which looks pretty cool, but I wanted to stick with the GT4 platform as far as the styling. So let's go ahead and guys and unbox the hood. Hopefully quality is on point, just like the rest of their aero. So, all right fam, let's get to it. All right, guys, here's what's going on with the hood. I've already got the Porsche crest on. Now here's where the latch for the hood mounts to, and I thought there was threaded, like metal threaded in this, but it's not. It's just pure carbon fiber. I even drilled a little bit to see if it's metal on metal, and nothing. I use a magnet and it's not sticking. So I didn't want to screw into this with the hardware and hope that it doesn't pop off. You know what I mean, you guys? So let me show you what I mean. Let me pop the hood real quick. All right, guys, here's what I'm talking about. So here's the latch, okay? There's 2 bolts. I took one off because I had to go to the hardware store. But basically, that's all that's holding this latch in place is these 2 bolts. But it's threaded. So as you can see, on the carbon fiber hood, there's no threads. I thought there was, but there's not. So what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna drill them out a little bit more. And what I was trying to figure out was, so what I'm gonna do is I picked up some flange nuts. So it's got kind of like a washer on the end of it. That way, as I bolt it in, if you didn't have a washer on it, it's just the nut that's kind of securing it in place. But I did want to have something flat like a washer, so what I'm going to use is a flange nut. You guys can see the shape of it. So I do have these skinny, smaller wrenches that I'm going to use. As you can see, it fits perfect. But when I do put the nut inside so it doesn't fall inside, I'm going to use the open end or the closed end, hold it upside down. That way when I thread the bolt in place, it won't fall. And what I have to do, guys, is on the hood itself. So these 2 holes right here, guys, is where the Porsche crest is fastened through. And in order to get the wrench inside, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to take my Dremel, cut this open, and it's still solid on all 4 corners other than this section here. So I don't think that's gonna be an issue. So that's why I've been sitting for the past week trying to figure out how I'm gonna do it without having any issues. So I'm gonna take the Dremel, cut some slots here and one here. So because it is a smaller wrench and this will be opened up, you guys, I'll be able to slide this in, hold the nut in place, and then screw the bolt in. And then same thing with this side. Because this piece will be gone, I'll be able to have all this room to kind of move things around. So I think I should be good. So that is my fix. You know, last thing you guys want to do is drive down the freeway or something. Next thing you know, your hood's flying open. I've seen too many videos where guys aren't actually properly installing the hood onto the car. A lot of people will use hood pins. I'm not putting hood pins on mine. So we'll take this off, guys. Modify that over there. And all that's left is transferring or removing the struts. We need to swap that over. That is for the washer fluid. You can actually see it. I think it's from underneath, you guys. Yeah, right there. Actually, what I'll do, guys, is I'll put it side by side. That way I can just transfer it over. I can see where everything plugs in at right here. So you got one here, one here. All right, fam, let's get started.
Really, real, no, this is not for play. I see you and you see me, you wanna ride the wave. I can spot you from a mile away. Tap the gas and I'm gone, this is not a race. I just bought some racks in. What's happening? It's just me, my guys, I don't got no rap friends. You ain't see the front, but talking back ends. I see the money, whoa, pick and roll, give and go. I see the money, whoa, pick and roll, give and go. I see the money, whoa, pick and roll, give and go. I see the money, whoa, pick and roll, give and go. Oh my God, 3 cars, 5 jobs, slam door, off the law. Shorty said she got the web, I just want the walk. Posted money on the snap, that'll get you robbed. Nike tech, shot wet, 3 dice bet, head crack flags. This is not a question, I don't ever practice, never act in, always act in. Back in 2010, activist. Now these beats are taking damage like my kidneys is. Already got the crib, I think it's time to flood my wrist. Baguettes along her neck, I just iced down my chick. It's not what you know, but what you do with it. I do it the best, don't care if you did it. Stayed down till I came up, now I'm too in it. Money in my sleep, I'm a true business. I need a Louis bag for all this cash or something. Can't fit it in my pockets, got me mad at some. Hit a 10 to a 20, now it's adding up. I'm not bragging, I'm just bagging up. Yeah. Oh, I see the money, whoa, pick and roll, give and go. I see the money, whoa, pick and roll, give and go. I see the money, whoa, pick and roll, give and go. I see the money, whoa, pick and roll, give and go. up, you can't ignore it. I'm transforming now these cars and planes, I'm always boarding. Just out touring down in Charlotte like I play for Hornets. When I'm performing, never boring, now you can't afford it. Champagne Perrier, Vintage friends on my face, looking like I'm from the deep. These no Cartiers, pockets deep, 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 bro. I can make it in my seat, bro. Do you, I'm doing me, bro. Making noise, use a peep, bro. Whoa, whoa. I press the button and the doors go off like, whoa. That money clip us now, the new now looks like, whoa. Upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like, whoa, 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 whoa.
All right, guys, we're all done. Sheesh. Looks freaking amazing, you guys. I'm really liking the 3 slats in the middle. And let me see if I can give you guys some depth. There you go. So you guys can see it is raised. Then it kind of scoops down here at the bottom. So no vents, you guys. It's completely sealed, which is what I'm really happy about because I don't have to worry about water getting inside. Actually, looking at the pictures online, I couldn't tell if there was like grills inside, kind of like how it is here. The weave pattern is very solid, you guys. It's very consistent. I don't see anything off where, you know what I mean, where it shifts. And I really like the fact how they split it right down the middle. So you can see how it goes this way and the other one goes that way. Looks a lot cleaner that way. And it does match the carbon fiber weave on their fenders. That way everything just blends in very well. And then we finally got the new badge on, you guys. Looks really good. I'm glad I changed it to this one. Really goes with the theme of the hood. And what do you guys think? How everything is fully carbon fiber on the inside. Super, super amazing. So guys, that takes care of the hood. What do you guys think is next? Well, what's next, guys, is we're going to, not this year, next year, we'll drop the carbon fiber hood at SCM Carbon and have Max do his magic. But these are the 3 slats I was talking about, you guys. So 1, 2, 3. So just this section right here. Again, we'll have them do the blue carbon fiber reflective. I think it's really gonna look super, super badass. So I can imagine these 3 here, and as you're walking around it, just like what I'm doing, however the light hits it, it's gonna reflect. And then there'll be certain times where it doesn't even look like it's blue carbon fiber. I've had a lot of people at the car shows and the Cars and Coffee do a double take because they didn't realize it's blue until they walked by it. And I did have a lot of them ask me, is that a carbon fiber vinyl wrap? And I told them it is not, it is actually carbon fiber overlaid on top of carbon fiber. So that's what we're gonna do next on the hood, is get this done. But as far as that, you guys, I'm pretty much done modifying the car for the year. Next year, we'll get that blue reflective done. We'll also get the seats done, as well as the engine cover. If you guys haven't seen my previous video, I talk about it, but I'll post again what that material will look like, and I'll have Matt at Porsche Mod Squad. He'll be doing that for me. Yeah, guys, I think that'll do it. Man, look how good it looks, you guys. I can't believe how much carbon fiber I have on this car. It's almost like, what isn't carbon fiber? So what I'm gonna do on another video, guys, I'm gonna go over all the carbon fiber upgrades I've done to this car, from the interior all the way to the exterior. I decided to leave the mirror caps alone. I kind of like the way it is. It would be cool to have it blue carbon fiber, but I don't want to overdo it when it's pretty much already extreme. So we'll leave that as is, but I will get that front chin spoiler done in the blue carbon fiber reflective, just because I do have a little bit of damage there and I do want to get that fixed. So you can see that right there, you guys. And what I'll probably do next year is I'll have to have that Tech Arts front spoiler, probably have to reshoot it blue again. You can see all the white chips that is just from all the gravel that's being thrown at me as I'm driving behind all these Porsches at the Rennsport Dragon Rally. I mean, it was brutal. I do have PPF on the front bumper. I did have them. You can see the PPF on the hood, and I do have PPF on the fenders. I'll have to have these all done in PPF. I'm gonna go ahead and get the hood completely done in PPF. So I gotta figure out which shop I'm gonna take it to. There is one here local in my town. You know, I might go to Esoteric or somebody else that really knows what they're doing. So I just wanna make sure it gets done right the first time. All right, guys, that'll do it for this video. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. I finally hit 1,000 subs. That's just something it just blows my mind. I know it's not as much as all these other guys who's hitting 10, 20, 30, even 100K. You know, I'm just doing this for myself. You know, I'm not trying to do this to make money or anything. I just do it because this is my passion. I love building cars. I love modifying them. And I just like to share to you guys my passion. And this is my vision of what I wanted my Porsche to look like. And so far, I'm super happy with the way it's coming along. So tell me what you guys think, if there's anything on here that you guys don't like. And I like to hear it. You know, everybody's taste is different. Everybody would build a car differently. I always build my cars for shows. I've been doing this for such a long time. Anytime I get a car, I'm gonna modify it. That's just the way it is. What about wheels, you guys? Think I should do some wheels? I love these wheels. Maybe in the future, who knows? We'll see what happens. But for now, I think we're done, you guys. So, man, I can't stop looking at it. Can't wait to get these done. All right, guys, stay tuned for the next video. If you guys like the content, please consider subscribing. Hit those post notifications. That way, when I drop my video, you guys will be notified. And if you guys have any questions or any comments, please post them below. And I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. Till next time, have a blessed and wonderful day. Peace.